This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. Push to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Down the right sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's gone. And he's going to be close to that first down marker, maybe about a yard short.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
3rd and inches. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2nd and 10.
BC, here we go. What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Y'all gotta talk about this. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't no power.
3rd down and 9.
We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 29-yard line.
Don't touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Forced out left. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll run. It's Barkley, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give, now it's Hurts. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Great.
On play action, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Great. Set. On anyone, yeah? No touch.
Here's Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard on that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
No touch, set. Silver, set. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He'll try, and he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A second down throw for Goff. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 4 down. Goff to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Value three. Hold on.
On play action, Goff. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On play action, Hurts forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
180, 180.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Third and 2. Here we go.
Great, set. And it's
We're trying to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Lions call their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Hurts now. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
I'm a dive about, I'm a direction to write about. Get too much numbers to type them out, but I'm gonna wait for that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, I hike them down.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. first and 10. Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing here is Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass leg. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. From the 1, second and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? Third and goal coming up. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Oakland. It's his third touchdown on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Not letting up continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's got a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Throwing on second down. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now Gibbs. It's too long for a field goal. He'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he doesn't rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. On the run to the right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 36 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Wait, 20, 12.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Laporta in motion. He'll get this out wide. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. on 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Great. Set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Rushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing is Hurts. He's got room to roam. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
The Lions called their 1st time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
King, Phil King.
Here's Kurtz. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On first down, it's gone. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Well, another sack for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun. It's Goff. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Goff to throw. That is hot. What a throw. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Oakland.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. Talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A second down throw for Goff. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Hopper's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down. They'll look to throw again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one stop, one tackle, and they win the game. But instead, the play call works to perfection. He looks it in, takes it in, touchdown.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I'll stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go, I got plenty time to waste. I think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time again, babe. You're never listening, babe. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up. We're running out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, 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 I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep it on.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's Jared Goff. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Lions able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Cavante Turpin. Beautiful ball hitting him on the slant. He catches it in stride, and he just keeps running. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Packers. And this is the emerging star, Malik Neighbors. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a vider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game or even the courage. We live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go